of Marvel Comics superheroes, passed on November 12, 2018, at age 95. Through more than 100 of superheroes like Spider-Man, Hulk, Doctor Strange, Daredevil, Black Panther, and the X-Men, he motivated generations of fans. Today, we will take a look back at the top 10 most memorable quotes of Stan Lee. But before we start, make sure to click the subscribe button and gray bell icon to get notified for the latest videos. 1. We all wish we had superpowers. Every time we get stuck at any corner of our life, we wish that we had some ability that made us achieve what we want. We love to find comfort in our imagination, and being a maestro that he is, Stan Lee knew what people's wishes are. In an interview with Tasha Robinson, Stan Lee said, "I think you never outgrow your love for those imaginative, fanciful, far-fetched, fantastic characters and situations. And where better to get them than in superhero stories? We all wish we had superpowers. We all wish we could do more than we can do. It also has a lot to do with wish fulfillment." You said it, Stan. 2. Delight of diversity. When Stan Lee started creating comics, diversity was invisible in any form of entertainment, let alone in comics. But Stan Lee introduced so many superheroes from many different races. It's a well-known fact to Stan Lee and Marvel fans that he has made a universe where diversity is always celebrated. One just needs to think about the gigantic accomplishment of Black Panther to see that. In an interview with Business Insider, Stan Lee said, "I have always included minority characters in my stories, often as heroes. We live in a diverse society, in fact, a diverse world, and we must learn to live in peace and with respect for each other." 3. Love what you do. When interviewed at the 2010 Comic-Con in San Diego, Stan Lee said the most inspiring of all of his quotes, "I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer, while other people were building bridges or going on to medical careers. And then I began to realize entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end." 4. Superpower makes life easier? Lee always had a knack for keeping characters human. He allowed for superheroes in seemingly unrelatable situations to somehow be understood by millions of readers. In 2005, he said, "Just because you have superpowers, that doesn't mean your love life would be perfect. I don't think superpowers automatically means there won't be any personality problems, family problems, or even money problems. I just tried to write characters who are human beings who also have superpowers." Now we know why all the Avengers have hard times with their relations. 5. Read your hearts out. Stan Lee believed that reading is important because it develops the mind. Understanding the written word is one of the best ways our mind grows its abilities. While reading, readers can create a new world in their imagination, which is more diverse and entertaining than any other form of entertainment. Lee said, "A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. Reading is very good, and you can quote me." 6. He never thought that Spider-Man would become the worldwide icon. Throughout the Marvel Comics history, Spider-Man stayed a standout among the most lucrative superheroes. But when Stan Lee first pitched the idea of Spider-Man to his publisher, it was not initially accepted by the publisher company. But he went on pushing this idea, and it eventually became the best-selling comic book series of that publishing company. In an interview with Larry King on CNN, Stan Lee said, "I never thought that Spider-Man would become the worldwide icon that he is. I just hoped the books would sell and I'd keep my job." This goes to show that even when you're not sure about what to do, you should always listen to what your heart says and should never stop believing in yourself. Which one of Stan Lee's characters is your most favorite? Share with us in the comment section below.